What is going on, everybody? It's Nothing But Skills here, and in today's video I'm finally excited to be able to announce to you the new expansion coming to the Division 2, the Warlords of New York. And I hope you have your popcorn ready because we have so much to go over, and I'll be showing you gameplay from the new episode 3. I'll also be showing you some gameplay from the expansion Warlords of New York, some screenshots. I'll even be showing you one of the new gear sets. So there's a lot of information I want to go over in this video. I hope you guys are ready for it. But before we get into it, I do want to say thank you to our sponsor, Ubisoft, for sponsoring this video. And if you want to know more about the Warlords of New York, there will be a link in the description. Now, before we dive into the video, we are going to watch the trailers for Warlords of New York.
We thought our world would last forever, until a single virus destroyed society in a few days. But here we are, 8 months later, and you haven't learned anything. Somehow, you can't see that you're making the same mistakes that brought it all down in the first place. Your job, Agent, is to protect this delusion. And I have sworn to destroy it. You can try to stop me, hunt me down, kill me. But this is bigger than any of us. So you're gonna have to ask yourself, is this a fight you think you can win?
I can't believe what I just saw. This has me so hyped for this new expansion. Now, this expansion, Warlords of New York, drops March 3rd. You can pre-purchase that right now. So if you guys want to pre-purchase it, you guys can. The first thing we're going to dive into is the flamethrower. So I got my hands on this bad boy. This releases with episode 3. And when I tell you I had a blast just burning everything in sight, I was a little worried that it was going to be a little bit underpowered, right? You wouldn't be able to use it, but the range on it, the amount of damage it does, once you fully level this bad boy up, it puts in that work. And I was lucky enough to be teamed up with Darius P, and I got some shots from my angle watching him use the flamethrower. So you'll see some spots right here I'm not shooting because I just wanted to see the flamethrower in action. Me and him can both agree it was actually a lot of fun to use this. And when you guys get your hands on this, once you guys get this fully leveled up, I can see a lot of people running around blasting this bad boy because who doesn't want a flamethrower? And I know it was a fan favorite with the community. They've been asking for it and we finally got it. So I think a lot of things are going to be toasty in the Division 2. I also finally got my hands on the new exotic AR, the new exotic assault rifle, the Chameleon. And this thing is pretty impressive. I felt like the base damage roll on this was a little bit low, but I think the reason behind that was to balance this weapon because of the talent adaptive instincts. If you read it right, it says hitting 30 headshots grants 20% critical hit chance, 50% critical hit damage for 45 seconds. Hitting 60 body shots grants 100% weapon damage for 45 seconds. And then hitting 30 leg shots grants 150% reload speed for 45 seconds. And all of these stack. So I think that's why you're going to notice that the Chameleon has a little bit lower than average base damage on this weapon. But because of the talent's adaptive instincts, it's going to keep it on par with some of the better weapons in the game. I know the first question out of a lot of your mouths are going to be like, how do you get the chameleon? I currently do not know, but as soon as I find out, I'll keep you guys updated. So a little backstory with the Warlords of New York. It's set during the late summer in the open world of Lower Manhattan, a brand new area to the Division franchise, composed of 4 new playable areas. We have 2 bridges, a civic center, Battery Park, and the Financial District. Fun fact, my brother used to live in Financial District, so that's going to be amazing to explore. I can't wait to go actually see that and just kind of remember where he lived, all the times I used to go visit him, and then kind of see what the Financial District looks like in the Division 2. It's completely altered by a devastating hurricane and with new threats and enemies from the past establishing their control over the region. The Lower Manhattan has been transformed through a believable post-catastrophic event. And with these new enemies and this new playable area, we're gonna need new skills, right? So we have 4 new skills to unlock, as well as new exotics, new gear sets, which I'm gonna show you one in just a second. We have a lot of new named items, and we pair that up with Gear 2.0, and this should increase build diversity throughout the Division 2. Now, what I want to show you is this new gear set item that I got my hands on. And when I tell you I'm excited about this one, I think you guys will be excited about this one. So when we take a look at this gear set right here, the #1 complaint that I get about armor kits, people who are a little frustrated with them, is they're a little slow, right? They don't give you that instant heal. That what if we had something that gave us maybe 50% heal, right, versus the full armor kit, but it was instant? What if I tell you this gear set right here may answer all of your wishes? So this gear set right now is called System Corruption. Now this may change as this is a work in progress build, but let's take a look at this. The 2-piece gives us 10% armor percentage on kill. The 3-piece gives us 30% disrupt resistance, 30% pulse resistance, but the 4-piece is what's really impressive about this gear set. Hack Step Protocol replaces armor kits with an instant infinite use ability on a 20-second cooldown. But this only grants 50% bonus armor, but it's for a short time. It's only for 5 seconds because it also hides your nameplate for 5 seconds. So that's the key thing to remember here. Yes, the bonus armor is instantly, but it's only for 5 seconds and it's only 50%. But it only gets better. Look at this talent on the backpack. If you have this backpack on, right? If you have the backpack on, look at this. It has Hack Step Protocol bonus armor increase from 50% to 100%. So that means when you pop that instant heal, you'll get 100% of your armor. And on the chest piece has a talent to reduce that cooldown from 20 seconds to 15 seconds. And we're lucky enough to have some gameplay of this heal in action. So you can see how long the 5 seconds last. This is gonna be 100% of the armor when the heal is popped. So if you look right next to where the nade is, you can see like the infinite sign, and the armor's all the way out. The heal is popped, boom. So for 5 seconds, you can see the blue bars, right? So the blue bars are your armor, and as soon as those 5 seconds are up, the armor goes away. What do you guys think about that gear set? I'm very impressed with those talents, and I can't wait to see all the new items coming to Warlords of New York. Now remember, episode 3 is live for year 1 pass holders on February 12th and free for all players on February 19th. So dive into episode 3 because this is the prologue to the Warlords of New York. This is going to take us to Coney Island to begin the hunt for Aaron Keener. Remember, if you want to find out more about Warlords of New York, there will be a link in the description. Now this expansion does release on March 3rd, but you can pre-purchase it right now. Now to access this new expansion, it does require you to have the base game for the Division 2. But this is included in the Warlords of New York edition and the Ultimate edition for new players to the Division 2. Owning Warlords of New York includes an option to create a level 30 character, allowing you to jump right into the action in New York City and start the hunt for Keener. What do you guys think about all of this? What do you think about all the information I unloaded on you? I hope you guys enjoyed your popcorn while you guys were watching this video. Before we do wrap this up, I do want to say thank you to Ubisoft one last time for sponsoring this video. If they didn't reach out to me, if they didn't sponsor this video, I wouldn't have been able to bring you guys this amazing content. So thank you again, and to all of you guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Nothing but Skills is out.